if your aesthetic clinic isn't attracting high value patients in 2025, it's not the market, it's not the competition, and it's definitely not your location. I don't care if there is a medical spa aesthetics clinic popping up on every corner. If you're having those problems right now, it's definitely you. Yes, I said it. I said it. I'm sorry somebody had to say it. The problem isn't out there, y'all. The problem is right here with you, with your strategy, with your messaging, and the way you're just simply showing up for your business, hiding behind logos, not showing any personality. But guess what? Don't worry, because I know I'm not here to drag you. I know it sounded like it there for a minute, but I'm actually here to help you fix it. And today I'll be sharing the exact strategies that we help our aesthetic clinics use to so that way you can start your year off strong, okay? You can make sure you attract your dream clients and you leave the headaches in 2024 right where they belong. Now, I know this is a little different look for you guys. You're probably like, okay, where are you? You're used to me being on video. Well, guess what? I'm recording audio only today because I look like shit. My hair ain't done. I got a few nails missing and my nails are red, which makes the missing nails that much easier to see. I'm in the process of moving. Some of y'all know if you've been following me on like Instagram stories and TikTok, and know you already know what's going on. But guess what? I'm still here and I still have value for you guys today. Okay, so if you're tired of chasing low value leads and you're ready for patients who actually get it, they stick around, okay? They don't question your treatment plans. They don't question your prices. They bring their friends back. If those are the types of clients that you're ready to attract, then guess what? This video has your name written all over it. Now, before we get into the meat of the video, of course, I've got something special for y'all, and it's going to go along with today's video. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Attracting Your Ideal Clients. It is a free resource. We love free 99, and my team and I created this, and it's basically here to help you define your dream audience and make sure you craft a marketing strategy that works and that speaks directly to them. Okay, so to get access to the free guide, all you have to do is just click the link down below, and guess what? It's yours. It's on the way. Check your email. Boom, boom, boom. It'll be there in just a minute. 5 reasons why it's important to identify your ideal client in medical and dental aesthetics. But first, I have a little story because I need you guys to know like where this is coming from and why I think it's so important that you understand this before you just start, posting and sending all types of things out and doing all the things before you really know who it is that you're speaking to. And I made this mistake, and it was a costly mistake because I was wasting time attracting clients that could not afford our marketing services. And I remember having a one-on-one call with a business strategist. This was about maybe 4 years ago. And I remember her specifically asking me, well, what types of clients do you enjoy working with the most? And I told her aesthetic service professionals. And, I was working with about 70% of med spa owners and aesthetic dentists at the time. And the other 30% were just like other business owners. But I remember those special moments, the moments that just lit me up inside. And those were with my ideal clients, the clients that I adored the most. And it had nothing to do with, monetary gain at all. It was all because I just really enjoyed those encounters. And those encounters with these clients just made me feel purposeful again. So I remember, her asking me, well, when I look at your social media content, your content is not speaking to your ideal client. And we kind of broke it down as to, what I was missing in my messaging, and then we flipped it. And it was also almost like a light switch went off because I sat down and I wrote out all of the pain points and symptoms and things that my ideal client would deal with on a day to day. Okay. And then what we did was we inserted some of those words literally in our marketing messages. And that is when we kind of, obviously we made other changes. We changed our website, we changed some of our services, we increased our prices, and yada, yada, yada. But again, it all started with identifying who that person was, what were some of the things that they were facing, and making sure we crafted a marketing message that spoke directly to them. And that is what brought you here today, right? So obviously it's definitely working. So now let's get into it. 5 reasons why it's important. Oh, and sorry, I also wanted to add, I didn't add this, and now the quality of our leads, they look much different. The ones who do come in now, they're not necessarily coming in seeing that they can only afford this and only afford that. We used to get a lot of leads that would come in and they were just not qualified. They could not afford the services. They didn't really understand, what we did and how we operated. And now, because our content speaks directly to them and the people that we want to attract, it's almost like our content does all the selling for us. So by the time they come through our pipeline, like, they're already qualified. They're already screened. We already know that this is a go. All right, y'all already know how I am. I get off track real quick. I'm so sorry. Okay, so here we go. The 5 reasons why it's important to identify your ideal client in medical and dental aesthetics. Number 1, so that you can stop wasting time and money. When you do not know who you're speaking to, when you don't know who you're marketing to, you're basically just throwing money at different ads and different marketing campaigns that you don't really know if they're working or not, because you don't really know how to, form the ad, or you don't know how to generate the campaign, or you don't maybe have a goal for your campaign. And you have to, to set goals and things like that, it starts off with knowing, who are you talking to? Who are you trying to reach? What problems are you trying to solve? Focusing on your ideal client, it just makes your marketing more effective, more targeted, and of course less expensive, right? Because you're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall. You know what works, right? So for example, when we're looking at Google Analytics and we look at client demographics, demographics of the traffic that's coming to the websites, and we can see that we have traffic coming from New York, or we have traffic coming from Texas, or we have traffic coming from Georgia, wherever. Okay, so we know, that is a area where we need to target, because it's already showing that people in those geographical locations are interested in what we have to offer. That's why it's important just to make sure not only are you tracking and you're measuring the things that you're doing, but first make sure you know who you're speaking to. Okay. The second reason is you want to make sure you attract the right clients. Now, you don't want to attract clients, I call them like the Grouponers of the world, the ones that are going to come in and they're going to question your prices. They don't particularly value your work. They're just there price hopping. They just want the next deal. Now, again, hey, it's nothing wrong with those type of people, the ones that are out there, okay? Because we've all been there before. So, no shade. Those are not the types of clients that you want to attract. Those are not the ones that you want to kind of speak to. You don't want to create your content around things that will attract people like that, if that makes sense. Okay, you want to make sure your ideal clients understand the value that you provide. They think about value and not necessarily the cost. Okay, they look at it as an investment in services, because if people see it more as an investment, it just makes them stick around longer. All right, the next thing is it allows you to say the right things. Now, when you do know who you're talking to, your message is very, very crystal clear, honey, okay? And then it just connects immediately with the needs of people who listen. For example, a lot of aesthetic service providers, you guys want to increase client bookings, okay? That is something that I hear all the time. A lot of the times what I will do is I will go look at our form submissions. It's literally the same framework. I talked about this on TikTok the other day, but it's the same framework that we use with our clients. But I will go look at the form submissions of, let's just say, everybody that requested to work with us with Cheri Cobb Creative in 2004. 2024, and then I will say, okay, what are all the problems that everybody's having? I just go down the list of problems. We're having problems generating leads. We're having problems increasing new bookings. We're having problems, keeping our client retention rate high. We're having problems converting clicks into, everybody has a different problem. But the thing is, I can literally take that verbiage and I go make some sort of TikTok video or write some sort of blog post that uses that same verbiage, and that will initially attract clients because I'm saying the right things. I'm saying the things that they are already aligned with. So 10 times out of 10, everybody else with that same mentality, they're going to be aligned with those same words. Okay. So, when you know who your ideal clients are, it allows you to use the proper messaging and the proper copy in your marketing materials, okay? Which initially allows you to build trust with this person, him or her, and then it'll make them more likely to actually want to book with you. It just kind of pushes them a little closer to make that final buying decision. All right, next up, better results and faster. Okay, so better is like 2 in 1. You get better and faster. Now, I actually probably would have left that part out about faster, because I think when you use words like that, people get confused and they are looking for instant gratification and quick fixes. But the thing is, nothing is quick, okay? And especially not when it comes to attracting your ideal clients. It's one of those things where it is a slow ride, a slow and steady ride with a long-term reward, but you have to stay in it. You have to be in it to win it, okay? Because what happens is, over time, you attract clients who value your services. They want your services, because that's another thing in aesthetics. We have to always remember that this is a service that people just get because they want it. So we always have to keep that into consideration first and foremost. And when you get better results, it shows in your revenue. And then guess what? Everybody's happy. And lastly, why it's important for you to identify your ideal clients as a medical or dental aesthetics professional, because it allows you to grow your business the right way. Again, you attract clients who truly value your work. And yes, they will come back for treatments galore. They're going to tell their friends and family. They're going to brag about you when they go to church and within the community. And that is what it's all about. And there is no light switch or no button that you're going to just kind of push or flicker on that's going to make all of this type of stuff happen for you. It is a building block. Like, you have to build the relationship, but building relationships with the right clients, I swear they help your clinic thrive in the long term. So that's why when you are looking at this, you have to understand that everything is not always about instant gratification and instant reward. And you post a video and things go viral and all that type of stuff. It's not even about that. It's about building relationships with the right people that understand what you bring to the table and they want to be a part of it. Now, the next thing I do want to tell you guys, I just want to take a second to talk about the ideal client at Cheri Cobb Creative, because you never know, maybe you may be her. But I want to tell you, I just want you to hear how detailed we actually get. Like, how do we break it down? And that could help you, along with the free guide that I have linked for you down below. But you can also just kind of hear me out, and maybe this would help you too. So the ideal client at Cheri Cobb Creative, she even has a name, y'all. Her name is Shauna. Shauna is about 48 years old. She adores family time. She's extremely family oriented. Her staff, they love working for her. They idolize her. They look up to her. Shauna has a A1 skincare routine. Okay, she's into skincare products. Obviously, she owns an aesthetics clinic. Okay, hello, we know that already. And I would say Shauna is definitely She takes a lot of trips. Okay, Shauna takes a lot of trips. She shops on Instagram and TikTok all the time. Ads always get her. She loves fine dining, going out to eat, spending time with friends, and those are some of the characteristics, just briefly. Okay, it gets even deeper than that. And again, I broke all of that down in the free guide that I have linked for you guys. But that's just an overview of kind of, how we identify our ideal clients. And another thing, and this is just off the record. So our ideal client is Cheri Cobb Creative. She loves to watch reality TV, okay? Things like The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or Selling Sunset and, things like that. So oftentimes when we create social media content, we'll reference things like that. For example, y'all know the Golden Globes just came on last night. You see how so many people are using, I don't even know that lady's name, but it was the blonde lady, and she started talking about like the Juvederm and the filler and the wrestling and all that type of stuff. As people get a kick out of it, and it's definitely relatable, and it relates to the people that we serve. So when we use that in our marketing messages and our copy and just like, funny memes or whatever, it just helps attract more of our ideal clients, in our ecosystem. Okay, so now we may have made a funny meme about what she said at the Golden Globe Awards about the filler and the Juvederm or whatever. Now somebody clicks on it, but then they go to my other content and they're like, oh, wow, well, she's going to also teach me how to grow my clinic. So you mean to tell me this girl is funny? She watches the Golden Globes and she's going to tell me how to grow my clinic, build a dream life and a business to match. Sign me up, add to cart right now. But no, I'm so serious. Okay, so before I go, I also need y'all's opinions because we have been working on something very exciting, a brand new community for aesthetic service providers. And it's going to be like video trainings. We're going to also go live once a month. And I'm going to basically provide you with exclusive tools and resources that's just going to help you grow your aesthetics clinic. But here's where I need your help. I'm deciding on a name and I need your input. So I'm going to just tell y'all the 4 names that I'm thinking about, okay? But I don't want to tell you which one I like better. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just going to tell you the 4 names that we've come up with, but I want you to decide and let me know what you like best. In no particular order: Aesthetic Profit Academy, the Growth Lounge for Aesthetic Providers, Elevate Aesthetics Collective. Let me say that again. I feel like I choked up. Elevate Aesthetics Collective, Aesthetics Success Society. Okay, so those are the 4. I'm also going to leave those down below just in case you didn't hear me, or you could just rewind it and listen to it again. But I need your help. So let me know which one resonates with you the best. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Okay, y'all. So do me a favor. Okay, look at yourself right now and say, let's make 2025 your most profitable and fulfilling year. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with somebody who could use these tips. But y'all, make sure you like this video, most importantly, because when you like it, it sends signals to the algorithm, like to the YouTube algorithm, and it'll say, hey, we really enjoyed this video. And then they will show this video to more aesthetic professionals just like you. It's so weird that I keep saying video and I'm only recording audio right now. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you really did enjoy this style of video, start by letting me know in the comments, and do not forget to download your free guide and start attracting your ideal clients today before you leave. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.